Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Before I start this video, I would like to introduce myself and my friends. My name is Nurul Afiqah bin Muhammad Zaini and my friends are
My name is Nur Shafira binti Muhammad Daud, matric number 1181299.
I am Muhammad Shafi bin Saleh.
I am Muhammad Nazirul bin Zulkifli.
Hi, I'm Nur Azita binti Zahari.
Hi, my name is Siti Aminah binti Rosli.
I am Siti Nur Atikah binti Muhammad Hasbullah.
Speaker. Whether you're delivering a corporate presentation or persuading a book club, the ability to speak in public is essential to success. And now you can learn the secrets of this talent from the greatest speakers of all time. Hi, I'm Ed Leon for The Great Courses. The Art of Public Speaking, Lessons from the Greatest Speeches in History, is an inside look at what makes history's enduring speeches so unforgettable, and an invaluable reference you can use to speak your mind. Masterfully delivered by noted speaker and award-winning Professor John Hale, each lecture features powerful speeches that illustrate how the strategies of public speaking have been used in real-life situations.
Getting there early, getting to know the space, visualizing the space was a critical step toward becoming master of the situation.
Let Patrick Henry and Elizabeth I show you how to prepare for public speaking. Use humor and develop a personal delivery. Let Mark Anthony, Gandhi, and others show you how to persuade an audience and inspire them to change. Let Paul the Apostle and Susan B. Anthony show you how to use stories, examples, logic, and impressive visual images. This course is rooted in history and packed with practical advice on how to overcome stage fright, control your voice and body, organize facts into a story, and establish common ground with your listeners. Unleash your power to tell stories, to inform, and to inspire.
Public speaking. What is public speaking? According to Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary 2020, it means the act or process of making speeches in public. As for the person who is being selected in being the public speaker, they should convey and deliver their speech in ethical and proper ways.
I will present about guidelines for ethical public speaking. The speech must fully prepare, honest in what you say, and avoid abusive language. Two aspects of ethical communication are your ability to be honest and fulfill the purpose of responsible speech. A must for you to make full preparation every time you stand in front of your audience. No matter what the topic is, who the audience is, you must to explore the topic of your speech carefully. By researching the whole story, you tend to know and learn all aspects of the problem, find competing views, and also get accurate facts. Besides being able to give a better speech, you also tend to fulfill one of your main ethical responsibilities, that is, honesty in speech.
Some speakers gave speeches without credit to the onion sentence. According to Lucas 2020, he already stated that plagiarism is presenting another person's language or ideas as one's own. It means using someone else's word or ideas without proper attribution. What are the implications if the speaker continues to do that? It can be subject to legal action. For your information, Lucas also has divided plagiarism into three types, such as global plagiarism, patchwork plagiarism, incremental plagiarism. If you want to deliver some speech, make sure you always care about your sentence.
Over a century ago, ethnocentrism was introduced as the technical name for this view of things, in which one's own group is the center of everything and all others are rated with reference to it. Conceptually, ethnocentric individuals have attitude and behaviors toward communities that differ from outgroup attitudes and behaviors. Several scholars also stated that the attitudes and behaviors of ethnocentric individuals are biased in favor group, often at the expense of the outside group. Although ethnocentrism is generally considered as a negative characteristic, but there are also several scholars who argue that ethnocentrism encourages the survival of the group solidarity, conformity, cooperation, loyalty, and effectiveness.
I will talk about the practical part. Okay, according to the Africa, ethics and public speaking are interrelated. This is because ethics itself carries a meaning of guidelines. If there is no ethics, there is no credibility. To be a good orator also, the public speaker must have three things, which is a good skill, good knowledge, and good attitude. These three things will help them in deliver the message to the others. She also said that communication is very important because without communication, the society will attempt to create a variety of perception based on their own.
For the next point is plagiarism in public speaking. She's also said that plagiarism in public speaking is imitating or stealing ideas or data from other person and claiming it as his own idea. It involves in uncivilized attitude and it should not happen in public speaking. If we want to use the idea of other person, it is better to ask permission first from the owner or author, since it will tend to show our personality as a mature and credibility person who have a good attitude and a lot of knowledge. For the last point is ethnocentrism in public speaking. It is a tendency to view other cultural and ethnic from the perspective of one's own, and it is more biased. Hence, please do not ever create ethnocentrism attitude because it can give negative impact beyond yourself.
Based on both similarities and differences which have been described just now, we already think that a person who is being the public speaker must fulfill the guidelines of ethical public speaking and being honest in what they say. Secondly, it is clearly shown that the public speaker should also be a punctual person. It is also have been written in the Al-Quran Al-Karim in Surah Al-Asr verse 1 until 3. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. There is also another Arabic proverb regarding this matter, which is الوقت كالسيف إذا لم تقطعه قطعك.
Next, as for the second theory, which is plagiarism, in our own views, we think that this act is totally being prohibited in Islam, and also it is included in uncivilized attitude. As Allah the Almighty already said in Al-Quran Al-Karim in Surah An-Nisa verse 29 and 30, which means here, O you who believe, do not devour each other's property by false means, unless it is trade conducted with your mutual consent. As for the last theory, which is ethnocentrism, in our own views, we think that this term is quite obvious and has the same meaning as those two terms, which is obsession and extremism. This matter also have been narrated by our Prophet Muhammad SAW, which is وَالْغُلُوُ فِي الدِّينِ فَإِنَّمَا هَلَكَ بِالْغُلُوِ فِي الدِّينِ.
In conclusion, the words ethic or akhlaq in Islamic practices itself tend to show the good values and guidelines which have been trained and nurtured in becoming a great public speaker in someone's self. In addition, the credibility is also often related directly to the audience perception on the speaker competence and also their character. Thus, Islam also concerned that the public speaker should know the procedure on how to speak ethically, talk with honest, and also be able to avoid plagiarism by go through the facts thoroughly in order to gain the God blessing.